I make $4,030. Good morning, y'all. I took a trip this weekend and I thought it would be really cool if I challenged myself to make all of the money that I spent on my trip in one trading day. So today we are going to challenge ourselves to make roughly $4,500 by the end of the trading day. Do I think I can do it? Absolutely. But hopefully price action is on my side so that we can actually make this happen. I've already marked up my chart, so I already know what zones I want to take trades off of and which ones I don't want to take trades off of. It is currently 9:26 and the market opens in 4 minutes. And so we are just waiting for the market to open. Ideally, I would want this to be one trade, one and done. If it has to be more than one trade, we'll split it up. But best case scenario, I get it in one trade. We're still going through the government shutdown, so there's no news today, a no news Friday, which could provide for interesting price action, but we will see. There's a Pilates class going on outside my window right now, and I'm kind of jealous, because dang. But it's cold out there, so it's like everybody got on jackets out there. So I don't even want to be, if I gotta wear a jacket to do Pilates where I'm already gonna sweat, I know it's cold out there. Market is open. We got some volume coming in. Let me turn the volume down on my computer so I don't hear order filled, stop filled. We tapped that zone again. I'm kind of bouncing between my trading view and my tradovate because I'm taking the trades on tradovate. Yeah, some strong selling pressure. We got a rejection candle, but do we get below that? And we also in a higher time frame demand zone. I don't like when stuff like that happen because it's like we got that rejection candle off that supply zone, but we're in a higher time frame demand zone. So I don't necessarily want to, or I don't feel comfortable taking sells right now. I don't want to get in for buys and we keep getting into that zone and rejecting it. And then I don't want to get in for sells because we have that demand zone like right there. We in a range and this range ain't cute. It's not giving. Nothing cool is happening.
I've learned to be patient because it's almost like it's consolidating.
It is, because both of them are strong. If I'm gonna take buy or even sells, one of these zones needs to be invalidated. You know, like either the demand zone needs to be invalidated or the supply zone needs to be invalidated. I don't want to take trades and both are currently still valid. Because then that only give you so much movement that you could get from that trade. Just gotta be patient. That's the name of the game with trading. So we look like we about to invalidate this supply zone, which would be great. And we just got above London high. And we are in an uptrend, so I feel like that gives me a little bit more confidence in taking buys. We did just get above a key level though. So we could reverse here or we could continue the trend here. And it seems like we are erring on the side of reversing here. We still have this higher time frame demand that we just got to. Still waiting for something to happen for me to possibly take a trade because I haven't taken anything yet. You said we had to be done trading today at a decent time? Why'd you say that? We usually be done by 10.
Yeah, but I'm like, we still gotta get ready. Really want to be leaving here 11 latest.
We keep reacting off of this demand zone. No rejection candle, no nothing. I have no grounds to stand on. These be the moments where people just take trades just to take trades, just to say they in a trade. When you should wait. You haven't seen anything that you like. You've seen no trades that look good to you. And you get into trades just because you want to be a part of the market. You're going to be a part of the market, all right? I'm talking about in it. With all your money gone. You're going to give it all back. I don't even know what the call is. We sit and we wait. Like patient little angels. We sit and we wait. I just feel like the downtrend is very strong. If you look at the EMA is above price action. Now granted, I'm not saying that's not a reversal point because we could reverse off of that area, but I feel like the downtrend is just really strong and I would need to see some strong bullish volume come in for me to say anything otherwise. That's my current 10 cents for it. I'm leaning on the side of being bearish because that's technically the trend, but we're in a demand zone. We just got above the EMA, but I really think I'm not even above the EMA. We currently within the EMA, which is a strong indicator of consolidation. We'll see if we can push up really strong bullish, but as of right now, there is no trend. I don't have a trend. I like the volume that's coming in on the bullish side now. I do like that. Because I just want us to pick a side. That's my biggest thing. I want us to pick a side, and then I take that side. As opposed to me trying to get in on consolidation or get in when I'm iffy. Especially since I'm trying to make my trip money. I would hate to lose more money. It's always the days when you want the market to hurry up. That it does everything but hurry up. Every time I say, I want to just be in and out. Anything but in and out.
Order filled.
made my trip money. I made $4,030. That was a good trade. I could have made more, but it had went to $4,000 in profit, and I didn't take it the first time. And then it had went down to like 1,000, and I was like, no, I should have took it. So I wasn't trying to. When it got back to 4,000, I just took it. How long did that trade take? I feel like I was holding my breath the entire time. That trade took 39 seconds. That was the longest 39 seconds of my life. But I made $4,080 after commissions. It's $4,030 because I paid $50 in commission. The trade took 39 seconds, and I did 16 contracts. It says 32 contracts because it counts when you enter and when you exit. So 16 times 2 would be 32. 16 when I entered, 16 when I exited. So starting off, we were in an uptrend. We were above the EMA, and we were pushing aggressively to the upside. I knew before getting into a trade for either side, I wanted there to be a clear trend for me to take advantage of. We also had the supply zone that we had just tapped, and for those of you who don't know what a supply zone is, a supply zone is basically an area that I expect when the market gets to this area, it's going to reverse. So in this case, us getting to the supply zone, I wanted to take sells if the opportunity presented itself, because I knew that this was an area that the market could possibly reverse off of. We then had a little bit of consolidation, but what I was looking for was a strong, aggressive break to the downside, and I got that right here. So now that I got the break, we went through the EMA, I have my supply zone. Now I'm just looking for a place to get my entry off of. All of my confluences are lining up. We have a supply zone. We have a downtrend. We broke the EMA. Everything's lining up. I just now need to find a point that I can enter in to get into this trade. So I was being patient. What I wanted to see was us have a supply zone on the lower time frame, us tap that, and then I catch an entry off of it. So what we had happen was we had a supply zone. This trade was super quick. Like, we had tapped it right here. We got below the candle right here. I entered a little bit lower because I was late to an entry as far as pressing the button to actually get in for a sell. And so my entry was somewhere around here, and we had this candle come in, and so I was up almost $5,000 and it had almost hit my take profit. But then this candle came in and it brought me back to $1,000 in profit. In this moment, I was a little apprehensive because I was up $5,000 and I didn't take it. But then the next candle came in and ultimately I got out for $4,000 worth of profit. In my opinion, it's better to walk away profitable with maybe not as much money as you wanted, as opposed to walking away in the negative. So granted, the goal was $4,500, but I was completely okay with walking away with $4,000 as opposed to walking away in the negative. This trade took a total of 39 seconds to play out, and the risk to reward on this was really good because I was only risking between $1,000 and $1,500 to possibly make $5,000. So yeah, I just made $4,000 trading today in a span of 39 seconds. Granted, I've been on the chart from 9:30 just waiting for that trade, but it was a pretty quick trade, and so I'm about to go dilly-dally with my man. Ain't that right?
That's right.
And I will see you all later. Bye, y'all.